welcome back to my channel. I am Helen Bailey from Hel On Heels, the blog. I'm so happy you're here today. We are going back to the fundamentals. I don't think I've ever actually shared this on my blog, but today we are talking about everyday makeup routine. This is the routine that I use every single day, going to work, going to Kroger. This is like not my big time, lots of highlighter, contour, eyebrows, eyeliner situation. This is like in and out. We gotta get going. So this is what I use every single day. I work in a very casual office, so I just kind of like slap it on and go. I've got this routine down to like 5 minutes. Because I'm filming, it's gonna be a little bit longer, but it's seriously so easy. And I am not a makeup artist. Like, I feel like I should put that out there. If you are a makeup artist and you're watching this and you're like horrified that I don't know what the brushes are called, or I just like slap on foundation, like, so sorry. This is just what I do. It's super easy and it looks like this. I'm going to teach you how I do it. I'm going to link everything below if you have any questions, and go ahead and assume all of my colors are like translucent or fair if I forget to say it, because that's what color I am. Alright, I think that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, again, link below. Happy to answer it. I'm going to link everything. Let's get started. Okay, let's get started. So first thing is concealer. I use the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Aqua Concealer. I like it because it's really hydrating and it's like good for dry problem areas, and also it has great coverage. So I use it in the color Fair, obviously. Basically whatever color is like the palest, that's usually my shade. So what I do is I put it on my problem areas, which is like always my chin. Today I have like a bump that's healing, and then I cake it on under my eyes because my eyelids are so dark because I'm pale and I don't get enough sleep. So I like cake it on all those areas, and then I just like blend it with a beauty brush. I also go ahead and do a little highlight, and so I put a swipe right there to kind of help me later when I do the contouring. And I said beauty brush, I meant beauty blender. Alright, now that I am concealed, I use, this is almost gone, this is like, look at the top, I don't know if you can see, but the top used to be this like purple design all the way around, and it is like totally gone because I use this every day. So this is the Shape Tape foundation from Tarte, and I use porcelain, and I love this concealer, this foundation. I'm sure you've heard everybody else rave about this too because it's just that good. So same concept, I just kind of like put it everywhere, just everywhere, and then I blend it in. There's like literally no rhyme or reason to it. I just like get it on my face because I'm gonna blend it out. And then I go back with my beauty blender. So now that that's done, I just like go over, I don't really have like a fancy powder or anything. I use CoverGirl, real life. I like loose powder, not packed powder. And I have been using this, I swear, since high school. Like this was my very first powder and it just works really well. So this is what I use. And I don't use anything fancy. I use the puff that it comes with. And so I literally just put it on my face. I just care less about this part, I guess. I've tried other stuff, but like nothing for me personally works better than that. And I don't really use it. Sometimes I forget it. Like sometimes I'll be done with my makeup and I'll be like, I don't think I put on powder. It's just kind of like a step to like keep my foundation like on my face. But honestly, I forget it so much. Okay, so then we move on to contouring, and I use the contour kit from, I never know if it's Anastasia or Anastasia. I've heard people use both. I use Anastasia, but I could be wrong. So I use the contour kit in light to medium, and look at this, you guys. This is like, can you tell which colors that I use? Because pretty obvious here. Again, this is my everyday makeup routine. This is what I use every single day. So very clearly I'm running out of this stuff because I use it constantly. So I go in and I use a mixture of, I think this one is called Banana. Yeah, I use a mixture of vanilla and banana. There you go. And so I kind of just like literally take a brush, like a tiny little, and I like the like Ingledy brush for this part. So I use vanilla, banana. I no rhyme or reason to the mixture. I just rub it back and forth on both of them. And then I pay major attention to under my eyes, like my nose, and then any problem areas that you can still see. This guy right here, he's driving me nuts. So this is not really, I mean, it's a little bit of highlighting, but it's more like contouring. So, yeah. So again, vanilla and banana, and I cake it on. My under eyes are such an issue. I've used everything and they just are really dark, and it's partially because I'm really pale and it's partially because I don't sleep. So and I put it in the middle of my nose, like from like in between my eyebrows all the way down to the tip, like in the middle. I'm gonna go back with a darker color and do the edges. So I try my best. Again, not a professional makeup artist. This is like my everyday I'm going to work makeup. So just ignore my technique. I'm not professional. And my chin always breaks out, so we kind of focus down here too. Okay, now that that's done, I go back with a flat angled brush, like this one, and I go with the darker. And I believe this one is Fawn, color Fawn. And so, same concept, rub it in here, and then I use this just on the outer edges of my nose. And I go all the way down to the tip. And then I go back with my beauty blender and just like lightly dab it. Kind of blend that in. And that's literally it. And then I go in with a like wider angled brush. I'm sure these have fancier names. Again, I am not a makeup artist. And then I go back with that same color fawn, and then I make a fish face and do right under my cheekbones. So. And then again, go in, just kind of blend that in. Okay, now that we are done with that, I kind of work on my eyes a little bit. I don't do a ton, like this isn't a nighttime activity. This is just like me going to work or like me going to Kroger. So I use, I don't go a lot. I still like my shimmer palette from Physicians Formula. I'll have to find out what the official name of this is. Shimmer Strips. I like a little sparkle even if it is just for normal daytime, but I use the lighter colors. So I use, oh my god, you guys, look at this one. I told you I use this stuff every day. So I go in with just like a little eyeshadow brush, and then I use mostly the like lightest color. And then I start with the light color and I just like brush that all over my eyelid. And then I go back and I add in the peach color and then the two next to it. And I kind of like make that a combination situation. And I just put that like on my actual lid, not up high. You guys like my super official terms? I told you I'm not a makeup artist. I just like, but I do like makeup. I just don't have any skills or techniques. And then finally, I go in and I switch up my brush and I use the like darker color, not the darkest one, but this one, and I just like literally like tap it. And I put a smidge on the outer corner. And then I just like use my finger and blend it. Like super simple, that's it. Nothing intense because I'm literally just going to work. Okay. Stretch my legs, there we go. Okay, then I use a combination, because even though I'm just going to work, I still like my lashes. So I use a combination of the Pure Fully Charged Mascara and Better Than Sex from Too Faced. So I use Too Faced first. And I do both my upper and lower lashes. I'm actually running pretty low on this. You guys are just like watching my video of me like running out of crap. That's basically what this is. Like, what is Helen out of this week? Okay, then I go back over with Pure Fully Charged. My friend Brenna recommended this. It's so good. And she sells Rodan & Fields, and so she sold me my lash boost the first time, and then she recommended this mascara, and it was like a game changer. It's so good. Like, look at that. Bam. And I have like pretty blonde eyelashes. So the fact that it makes this much of a difference is awesome. I don't wear eyeliner during the day. I used to, and it just seems like a lot, like for what it is. And then when I'm at work at 9 hours a day, it's like smudged and gross, and like nobody wants to look at that. So I don't wear eyeliner anymore during the day. I just focus on mascara for my everyday look. At nighttime, bring it on. The more the better. Okay, so there's my lashes. Alright, so now that I have my lashes on, I go in and I do my eyebrows. For my everyday, I use the Brow Stylist Shape and Fill from L'Oreal in, I have no idea what color this is, blonde. Makes total sense. So I don't do much to my eyebrows during the day. I literally just take, I love this brush because, or this stick, because it's like really fat, so you can't really mess it up too much. And it's like already the perfect shape to just like color in your eyebrows, and that's all I do. I take it and I color them in. And then I take the other side. It comes with like a little brush, so you can kind of brush them out, and I just brush them out so it doesn't look cakey. Because I just want them to look natural during the day, like, you know. Because I'm not going to try too hard on my outfit. I never do, so I don't want it to look like I tried too hard on my brows. At night, again, whole different story. But for this, literally, let's go. So that's my eyebrows. So then, after that, I'm looking through my pile of crap, make sure I got everything. So then my two last steps, well, that's not true. My, like, third or fourth last step, I use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Do you guys use this? It's so good. And I use color, whatever the paler one is. I don't know. It doesn't have it on here. When you go to the store, it's the paler one. I am not dark enough for like bronzer. So then I use a totally flat brush. You see how this one's like completely flat? I think it's a foundation brush, whatever. And I literally like put it all over because I just need a little bit of a glow, especially if I don't have a spray tan. And when I do have a spray tan, my stuff is too light, so I definitely need this. So I just kind of tap it off. I don't want it to be too much. And then I just brush all over my face and my neck, so. See, like it's not too much. It's just like a hint, so I'm not like Casper Ghostly Pale. And I don't want to look orange and I don't want to look fake, but I don't want to be as pale as I actually am because it's just, it's too much. Like people think I would be sick. So I have to kind of like make myself a little bit less scary looking. So I use that, and then I use the Pixie highlighter, the Duo. I broke mine, so we're gonna be very careful opening it, but it looks like this. And I use the Glowy Gossamer Duo in Delicate Dew. I have a whole different highlight routine again for night, but for this one, I just use like a combination of both, and I put it right here, like on the apples of my cheeks, and that's it. And I use a big fluffy brush for this one, and I just, again, makeup artist, if you watch this, I'm sorry, I don't know any terms. I just put on my makeup. Again, it's broken, so I have to be very, very careful. So I just like tap the two, and I put it right there. And I put it on my nose too. I forgot that part. All right, try not to get highlighter on my rug. Okay, then I go in with my Urban Decay setting spray. I love this stuff. My friend says it smells like a McChicken. I don't know, but I don't get that, but I think it's so good. So I shake it up. I'm running low on this too, you guys. Make me a list of everything that I said I was running low on. Okay, and then I just spray in a circular motion. don't smell the McChicken. I don't know. Then final steps is lipstick. I go with the Pillow Talk because it's just that good. So I use my lip liner first. And I use Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk in both. Like this is Pillow Talk and this is Pillow Talk. So I use my lip liner. And then go back over with the matte lipstick. I love this color. It's good for so many people, but it's hard to find lipstick for pale people without looking like a clown or like Horror Babylon. Like, it's hard. And so this color is like my jam. And then because it's daytime and the matte is a little much like all day, you know, for like breakfast and Diet Coke and all that stuff, I like the Chapstick Total Hydration. Do you have this yet? It's like $2 and it's so, so good. So I just kind of like swipe that over. And then I can use this like throughout the day with my chapstick. So that's it. All right, all done. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to click subscribe. I share beauty, fashion, wellness, and lifestyle tips, sometimes food, sometimes travel. But I post a video every Monday, and I would love it if you would stick around. If you have any questions, be sure to leave me a comment below. I'd be happy to answer it. I'll link everything that I used in the description box, and I think that's it. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye, guys.